Namaste, Hare Krishna. Second chapter, Sankhya Yoga. Sloka number 3. Klaibyaṁ gamaḥ pārtha, naitat tvayy upapadyate, kṣudraṁ hṛdaya-daurbalyaṁ, tyaktvottiṣṭha paran-tapa. So this is the third sloka in the second chapter, Sankhya Yoga, where Krishna, speaking to Arjuna, in the previous sloka, we saw that Krishna said quite disappointed, and he said, how does impurity come upon you? You're not going to get anything out of it. You're not going to either be elevated to the higher planet, nor you get fame, and not everyone will be happy. It's not a quality of an Arya. That was the previous sloka where Krishna said. And in this sloka, klaibyaṁ is impotence, incapable person. He says that this is not what you want to do and does not give the value of the life. It's like an impotent person. These are the behavior of the kṣudraṁ, pitiful person or condition, due to their hṛdaya-daurbalyaṁ, due to their weakness of heart, due to the weakness of their heart. Therefore, tyaktvottiṣṭha paran-tapa. Therefore, this is not you. Give up this weakness of heart. Understand the value of your life and get up and fight. So when in these two slokas that we saw so far, yesterday and today, Krishna focuses on the value of the life. What's the value of the life? If we check the world functions based on numbers. The numbers, that's how the world is functioning. Without number, nothing will happen. If you call someone for help, that person will ask, how long do you want my help? If you call someone for fixing something, they ask about numbers. How much do you pay? If we find a job, we look for what's the greatest, bigger number that we can get out of this company. And the company owner is thinking, what is the least number that I can give to this person and squeeze as much as possible? It's numbers, it's all numbers. When you go to the shop, it's again numbers. We look for the product based on the numbers. And if that product is more, then we go to another shop to find the same product for a better price. It's numbers. The weather report is number. The election that happens, the presidency election, is numbers. Or any election is numbers. Vote. What to speak of all these things, the time itself, numbers. And more so ever, our lifetime is numbers. Every single day, we are missing one day from our lifespan. We all know that. So it's the numbers. If you say number is what is, if you understand number is what is leading this world, then what's the value or what's the number that we can give to our life? So we need to think about it. What's the value of our life? Is there a number for our life? Because everything is based on number, right? We cannot imagine things without numbers. We want numbers. So just for the sake of argument, understand that a person lives for 100 years, which is rare. If you think about it, if someone is sleeping every day 8 hours, it is 292,000 hours. He just sleeps for 100 years, which is equal to 12,166 days. That's equal to 33 years. Out of 100 years, 33 years we are sleeping. Studies, assume we put 12 hours of studies, and then we spend 87,600 hours, which is 3,650 days. That equals to 10 years. In our lifespan, we spend 10 years, solid 10 years, of studies. And then we start working. If we say work for 10 hours for 40 years, that is 96,000 hours, which is 4,000 days. And overall we work for 11 years. And our eating, bathing, and whatever this morning and whatever the things that we do, assuming we spend 2 hours on that, which is less for many, we spend 73,000 hours, which is 3,042 days, and that's equal to 8 years. 8 years we spend on this, eating, bathing, etc. Spending time with families and friends, that comes to 13 years. This is all approximate. It may vary person to person, but just an average for us to understand. Recreation, 4 years out of 100 years. So if you see overall 79 years, we add up all those things, it comes to 79 years. Sleeping, studying, spending time with family, friends, recreation, eating, bathing, etc. and our work. 79 years overall we spend. So what's happening to the another 21 years? As I said, this is just an guesstimation, not actual. No one lives for 100 years mostly. So these hours may vary to person. The point is, assume the 79 years a person does all those things, and there's a 21 years left. What is he doing the 21 years? It goes somehow or the other. We never know. So when you add numbers to our life, we need to see, are we making value to our life? Otherwise, we just simply misused our life. So what's the value of our human life if we just do the same thing like animals, but more sophisticated manner? Right? They do the same thing, eating. They don't go to the school, in fact. They sleep, they have family, they have friends, they eat, they do all sort of things. And we do also. So what's the difference? It's just more sophisticated. The reason that we are not able to think beyond these eating, sleeping, mating and defending is because we become so mechanical in our routine lifestyle. That's all because of the weakness of our heart. And that's exactly what Krishna says here. hṛdaya-daurbalyaṁ, the weakness of heart. It happens due to the conditioning that we get attached to certain lifestyle. And we don't want to do anything different. Anything doing different, it fears the person that their freedom will go away. They cannot enjoy. And it's very difficult to accept changes. But once in a while or periodically, the changes are must in our life to keep our enthusiasm going. We have to do changes in our life on a positive terms, on a positive growth. A person who sees and accepts the changes, or the one who is ready to have challenges in our life, and they are not weakened by their heart, and they are not attached to certain conditions, and they are the one who can experience more higher taste in their life. Otherwise, people who have hṛdaya-daurbalyaṁ, weakness of heart, will miss out something which they could otherwise experience in their life. So Krishna is going to drive not the chariot alone, but the consciousness of Arjuna and consciousness of all of us in coming days to experience higher taste by connecting ourselves to Krishna and making our life a value, not to be useless. Klaibyaṁ masma gamaḥ pārtha naitat tvayy upapadyate kṣudraṁ hṛdaya-daurbalyaṁ tyaktvottiṣṭha paran-tapa. Namaste. Hare Krishna.